So once you write here, you will get the documentation over while, and you can also see the examples over there. Oh, there's some issue with my MATLAB. So it is here how you can write the syntax is like while the expression which you want to be true, the statement you want means whatever you want to run here, you want to display, you want to calculate something, and then end. So it's very simple. Until the condition is true, the loop will run. You can see here the example also. Value of n is 10 and f is 1. So, and this is the main syntax here. In while you have to give the what is the condition. So condition is n greater than 1. Okay, so if n is greater than 1, then this whatever I have highlighted here, this will run again and again until the n is greater than 1. So what is the expression? N equal to n minus 1 and f equal to f into n, then end. So it will start run. N equal to 10, f equal to n, so f equal to is also 10, and it will start running because n is 10. So n is greater than 1, yes. Then n equal to n minus 1 means n equal to 10 minus 1 means n equal to 9. So n is having a value 9 here. Now f equal to f into n. So it will be 10 into 9. Again, this will loop and means go upside at the place of while, and it will check the condition. So is n greater than 1? So what was the last value of n? It was 9. So is 9 greater than 1? Yes. Then again this will run. So in this way the value of n will be decreasing. Once it is 0 or once it is 1, then it will check the condition again. Is 1 greater than 1 or 0 is greater than 1? Then the condition will be not true, and then your loop will end here. Then whatever the value of n or f is there, you can print it like this. So what you have to see, like till what moment, at what condition you want to run this loop. Suppose I want to write like that, n equal to 5. Okay. So at the for while I want to write n is greater than 1 simply, and then I want to display something or whatever calculation you want to write here, write it and decrease the value. So n equal to n minus 1. So once 5, it will start with 5, it will check if 5 is greater than 1, yes. Then it will display this word hello. Then again the value of n will decrease by 1. It will be 4 again. So 4 will be checked. In the same way, 3 will be checked, 2 will be checked, and at the end 1 will be checked, 0 will be checked. So at the step of n equal to 1, what will happen? This condition will not be true. Once it is not true, this loop will be broken. So let's run it. Okay. So what we are expecting is that n equal to 5, it will be displayed. Then n equal to 4, it will be displayed. N equal to 3, n equal to 2. So 4 times it will be displayed. But once n is 1, it will not be displayed. So let's try to run. So we can see here 4 times it is displayed. Okay. So in this way we can put the loop. What we can do here. Suppose I have two values. How to say here. Okay, suppose I have n not equal to or n1 equal to 0. Okay. So each time what is happening? One is increasing by one value. Okay. So what I want? Initially the difference is 5 minus 0, it is 5. Now every time the value of n1 will increase. Okay, and it's same. So it will increase, and what I want, once the difference is 2 or once its difference is 3, it should stop. So what I'm writing here, once n minus n1, okay, difference. So I want to make a difference of 2 every time between n minus n1. So if somehow the difference is decreasing, this loop will stop. Okay, so let's run it. So you can see in 3 times what is happening. Oh, we can see here the code. So in 3 times n equal to n1 equal to 3. Okay, so once 5 minus 3 is greater than 2, no, then it will means the loop will be broken and the code will stop. So this is how you can put conditions on the while loop. Similarly, you can write for the for loop or you can use the do while loop. But here you can easily write means what you have to check in your the second code. What you have to do, you have to check a condition. Once phi naught is equal to phi means you can say phi 2 is equal to phi 1, or you can say the final value of phi is equal to phi naught. So this condition you have to put here, and all the calculation will be over here. So you have to decide what is your condition, at what time you want to means stop the calculation. That condition you have to put here, and whatever calculation you want you have to do in the meanwhile, you have to put all this calculation here. So now is it clear to everyone? Sumit, is it clear to you?
Yes, sir, it is clear now.
Any doubt on using while loop?
No, sir.
Jasri, Alok, Subham, anyone?
No, sir.
Okay, now what you all have to do, you have to write the second code in this manner, and you have to check at what condition you are getting the final equal to phi naught. Okay, so try to complete in next 15 to 20 minutes. You have to complete the second code. Okay.
Sir, in this one, which values we have to get repeated, sir? This phi naught, Rn, H, and phi, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Once you have calculated the phi naught, then Rn, then H, then again you have calculated the phi, then you have to compare like phi and phi naught are same or is there any difference? Or you can put a condition like phi minus phi naught should be less than 10 to the power minus 7, 10 to the power minus 5. This kind of condition you can put over there.
And sir, till then it should run.
It has to run until the phi and phi naught are same.
Okay, sir.
But you can say it may not be. For that case, you can put a difference like phi minus phi naught should be less than 10 to the power minus 7 kind of thing.
Okay, sir. Sir, this next code will be in the continuation of the first code, just after it.
No, 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 no.
Sir,
Only the output of the first code you have to give as the input to the second code.
sir,
Whatever
then
the value of XYZ you are getting, that will be the input to the second code.
means, sir, we have to write it in another the script. Then, sir, how it will link the XYZ answer, sir?
No, that you will enter, na?
Acha, okay, sir.
So how many of you have completed your second code? Please raise your hands.
Sir, just checking the value, sir. Written and but checking the value.
Okay.
सर लास्ट में कितनी वैल्यू आनी चाहिए फाइव और फाइव नॉट की?
फाई नॉट की वैल्यू सेम होगी जो वैल्यू हमने इंटर की थी स्टार्टिंग में, 25 पॉइंट समथिंग. What value you are getting?
Sir, 1 minute. Sir, just 1 minute. Sir, may I show you the screen and then you can so that you can check it.
Yes.
Sir, is it visible?
Yes. Show me the equations. Line
Yes, sir.
number 11, it is tan inverse, no?
Sir, line number 11.
Yes.
So actually, I have done this. Yes, sir, this is tan only. Inverse of tan d z upon b. So this s should be there also. Actually, sir, I have bifurcated that big formula that of phi is equals to n inverse 8.5. I have taken this bracket inverse part in separate one, that s is equals to inverse of 1 minus this. Then I have put this s in here in this place.
Line number 11, phi not equal to tan inverse.
Acha, yes, sir. Should I run it again?
Sumit,
Yes, sir.
yes. So at this place, when you are entering the value, no, so you can write over there x, because uh, the value you have got that. Okay. It is a different division. Okay. So what is your condition? 5 minus 5 naught should be.
Should be less than or equal to 10 to the power minus 7.
Okay. If it is less, then what you have to do?
So then this will run.
So this is your objective. If the
Yes.
difference is less, then we have to run. Okay.
Means, sir, yeah, I should have written this that when this is Not so, then it should run. Else, if this is smaller than this value, then it should stop.
Means if the difference is higher than 10 to power minus 7, then it has to be done. Na?
Okay, sir.
Because if difference is already less, then why it will run?
Yes, sir. So this is the value coming.
It is running.
What, sir?
The code is running. Na?
Yes, sir. Code is running. Sir, how should I check that it is right or wrong?
And first, get the code complete.
Sir, more modifications I have to make.
Press Control C.
Yes, sir. Here.
No, no, no. On the click on command window, press Control C.
Sir, now.
One thing you have to see also.
Yes, sir.
Come to the line number 11. You computed the phi naught. Okay. Then in line number 13, you computed phi. Okay. Then
Yes, sir.
again, you check the condition at 14.
Yes, sir.
Then you will not take the phi naught.
Okay, sir.
Then phi naught will be assigned, the value of phi will be given to the phi naught. So here you have to write just like phi naught equal to phi in the line
Okay,
number
sir.
15. Okay. So now do one more thing. Suppose we are getting the in line number 14, 10 to power minus 3. Keep it 3 first.
Yes.
Let's see what answer you are getting. Okay. Now run it.
So this is coming.
Again 121.
Yes, sir.
There is some issue in the expression of phi naught and phi.
What, sir?
Uh, you have to check your expression written at 11 and 13. Do one thing.
Yes, sir.
At 11, 5 not equal to, remove that inv, then bracket, remove that bracket,
What's it?
that bracket also, remove it. A time d,
Sir, please repeat, sir.
A time d, right? A, and then time d is okay. Then z comma, remove that sign of division, comma. Now run that 11th line only. Just right click at the evaluate selection. Well, let me check once. What is come out be there or not? Don't put comma. Remove comma and make the same division sign.
Division sign.
Uh,
Sir, this is coming.
So now you can see the phi naught in the workspace. You can see phi naught equal to 25.5215.
Yes, sir.
So in the same way, write the 13th one.
Okay, sir. So now should I run it again?
Yes.
Or sir, should I have to change it here also? Or acha, that was just for trigonometric purpose. Okay, sir.
You have written one line at 19th.
Okay, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, Shivka ma'am. This is Vipin.
Yes, Vipin.
Sir suggested to means to add you in the lab.
Okay, okay.
Sir, it is asking again and again, what should I do? Should I put it somewhere in these values only? What x value?
Do one thing. First write it like x1 equal to x. Control
Sir,
C. Click on
at which?
command window.
Yes, sir. Sir, please repeat again, sir.
Mm, Control C.
Sir, where, sir? Command window.
Click on the command window. Uh, okay, now x1 equal to x.
Then enter.
Now put it capital. The variables you have defined in capital.
Yes, sir.
Yes, enter. Do the same for y and z. Y1 equal to y, z1 equal to z. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so now you can directly, whenever it asks, no, like enter
Yes.
the value of x, just write x1.
Okay, sir. So then, how many times we have to perform this?
How many times means?
Means if it will be repeating again and again like hundred of times, then the better part will be think that if I put it somewhere in the code only.
No, no, it will not ask you again and again.
Sir, it is.
Whatever the lines you have written in the while loop,
Yes, sir.
that will run only by itself. No issue.
Okay, sir.
Let's see what it will do.
Sir, what to do next, sir?
Now run the code. Sumit,
Yes, sir.
you can put a space after x. Enter the value of x, then put a space in the code.
So here.
Yes. Control C again, save the code and run again.
Then, sir, do I have to give x1 is equals to x, or I have to provide the values?
No, no, x1. Just write x1.
Means, sir, values, or sir, x1 equals to x?
X1. Just write x1 because x1 is having that value. No? Enter. So now the
Sir,
value of phi is 25.28. Phi naught is 25.52.
yes, sir.
The difference is high. In the command window, write 5 minus 5 not equal to 5 minus 5 not enter.
So do we have to decrease it from -3 to -7?
No, one thing we have to do, move to the screen. One second,
Yes.
ABS. Write ABS in the 14th line after while. ABS
So without space?
space. ABS, then in bracket 5 minus 5 not 5 minus 5 not only, close the bracket. Now remove the last one. Okay, now run the code. What is happening, this 5 minus 5 not is going my in negative value.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and it is less than 10 to the power minus 3, and once
Yes,
it is
sir.
negative, that's why this loop is not run.
Yes, sir.
So what we have to see here, it should be the absolute value.
Okay, sir.
So now you can see the 5 value and 5 not value.
Yes, sir.
They are almost close. Do one more thing. Now write 10 to the power minus 7.
Yes, sir. It is now equal 25.5 to 16.
It's equal, but we are not reaching to the actual value. The actual one was 25.4934. I think there is some issue with your X and X, Y, and Z. Do one
Maybe,
thing,
sir. Yes, sir.
run the first one, then you will get the value of X, Y, and Z. First code. Yes. Then you will get the value of X, Y, and Z. Then give these values to X1, Y1, and Z1. Okay. Run this code first. You can use arrow also, the up arrow or down arrow. You can use that.
Okay, sir.
So now write X1 equal to X.
So in the second one, sir, here only.
First write here in the command window, X1 equal to X. Y1 equal to Y. Similarly for Z.
Yes, sir.
Now run the second code. Provide X1, Y1, and Z1.
So simply I can enter X1 only.
Yes. Then it is going 25.5212.
Yes, sir.
I'm giving all the value of x1, y1, and z1. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Giving the value of x1. This value, let's check y1. Sumit, now try to run using these values. Let's see what are the answers.
Sir, again, should I have to run?
I have given in the chat box.
Okay, sir.
So now check the value of phi and phi naught.
Yes, sir. 25.4934.
So almost you are getting the same.
Yes, sir. Sir, how you are getting this value of x?
The same expression, the same code, but you have to check your expression and how you are getting this answer.
So in the first one,
And the first one. One more thing you can do,
yes, sir.
the value of b. You have written after decimal, it is 0.314. You can add three more values to make it precise. 0.314140. Yes.
So still there are some differences in your value, that is there is 5.70 something, and here I have 5.6957 into 10 power 6.
Do one more thing.
Yes, sir.
At the means once you start the code, write format long. Let's see it will
So where, sir?
format space long in the first line.
After CLC?
You can write.
Here only, sir.
Yes. Space long long.
Yes, sir. Now
This
should I
helps
run?
in let's see.
It's the same thing is coming, sir.
This will not create a difference actually, but why it is having. Smith,
Yes, sir.
try to see your expressions in the first and second code, and we will see why this difference we are getting in the next lab. Okay.
Means should I copy and paste on chat box?
No, no, no.
Uh,
Look at the expressions you have written in the code conversion.m and ecf to ws.m.
in this one, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. So means keep checking, and you all have to see this why this difference is coming, because the same code has been written in my system also in yours one.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so everyone, you all have to try to complete the second code. Okay, Shubham. Yes, so now you can come. Can you do this coding of the second one?
I'll do it, sir.
You all have to do it before the next lab. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Try to complete it. If there is an issue or any doubt, then we will discuss it in the next lab.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So the class is over now.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.